it's Clancy, and right now I don't even really know what the point of this video is about to be. You see the title, you see that life has been a little bit unfortunate lately for me, and I just kind of want to share with you guys what has happened in the past week because it is crazy. And I don't know, I feel like there's some sort of lesson to come out of all of this, and I'm pretty much just gonna give you guys a little life update story time of the worst week I've had in like a year or two. Like, this is not fun, but I'm hoping there's gonna be some sort of grand reasoning for all of this, and that's what, like, I truly do believe that with everything in life happens for a reason. I've had a really not so great week, but yeah, so this is a little story time of just this crazy, dumb week in my life, and it's crazy this all happened in a week. Like, I feel like, I literally feel like when something bad happens, like for me at least, it's like my life is either one fan-freaking-tastic or just like everything is just like at once. I even Googled it. Why do all bad things happen at once? Because I'm not kidding, like it's so weird. Like it'll just be like the great, and then all of a sudden it's not like a little thing, it's like a boom, let's just keep adding to it. So yeah, all right, so I'm gonna start with what happened first because starting from the beginning tends to make sense. And that was when I was at my boyfriend's house and I, slept there overnight, left my car out on the street. It's kind of a busy street. Go there the next morning and someone had just smacked into my car. I would insert pictures, but for privacy reasons, I never really post pictures of my car. But like they smacked into it to the point where it was, well, I'll tell you right now, $30,500 worth of damage. Their side mirror was laying on the street. It was a regular side mirror. You couldn't like trace. My dad was like, "Oh, you should like trace it back to the car." You can't trace it back to the car. No surveillance anywhere to be found. And so that's $3,500. And what does that mean? So I didn't do a thing. Obviously, the person was driving and it was snowy that night. So I'm guessing that's what happened. Slid right into my car. Didn't leave a note. Didn't do anything. And oh my gosh, that just sucks because, okay, not only is it $3,500, so I can pay my deductible of $500 for my car insurance, but then my insurance is gonna go up, right? Because I was in an accident, and if you don't know the person who hit you, it's your fault. Like, it just is. You're giving this to your car insurance company, and there's no other person. It's you. So I'm at fault technically, which sucks. But the amount of damage done to my car was not fun. It was hit in multiple spots. And I thought, wow, this sucks. And the thing that I really hated about it is just that it wasn't my fault. Like when you make a mistake and you do something wrong, you can at least like reconcile with the fact that like, okay, I messed up. With this, it just sucked because I was like, I didn't even do anything. But I kind of got over it. Then about four or 5 days later, this is actually, if you guys saw my last video, I'm gonna be short with this. I was in a little accident, a car accident, where I was driving. I mean, it wasn't that little. I was driving on the highway, but I was the passenger in the car. I was with my photographer. We were called into emergency snow coverage on Sunday. I normally don't work on Sundays. We were going pretty fast on the highway. It was snowy. We basically just lost control of the vehicle and slammed right into the guardrail. I literally thought I was going to die. I didn't, and if you saw the video, I was 100% fine right after the crash. This is part of being a news reporter, though. You are sometimes in crazy conditions. I signed up for this, and you know what? I'm okay, I'm safe, and not a drop in my body hurt. I was just so into like, let's get to our live shot. Like, we had a live shot to do, and I didn't care at all. Weirdly enough, hours after the crash, like I even went home and I worked out, but about like 5 or 6 hours maybe after the crash, I was like, ooh, my shoulder's feeling kind of weird. Or you know what? It started out as my chest right here. And I was trying to piece together, like in the crash, like, did I hit something? I know I didn't hit my head. What is this pain? I woke up the next day in agony. I mean, I don't want to say agony. I've been in agony before. I don't think this is agony, but in a lot of pain. And it's my right shoulder to my like chest area, if that makes sense. So I'm not sure if like the seatbelt, it just, like we hit the guardrail hard. So I'm thinking I like did something to my muscle, but it still kind of hurts. Not that much, and not where I need to get checked out, but just where I'm like, something got strained in the mix of that accident. That kind of is unfortunate. Then this latest car crash happening just a couple of days later, because this is just, and this one actually was my fault. I feel like this all like build up to like me, it being my fault. This one was my fault. I was driving home from work, and I was in the parking lot of my apartment complex, which was ice. It was literally just a sheet of ice. I don't have four-wheel drive in my car, so it does not drive well on snow, ice, anything like that. And I was going around a corner pretty slow. I mean, I'm in my apartment complex, so maybe 10 miles an hour. Slow. and I just lost control of the vehicle. Like, it was the scariest feeling ever. Like, going left and just my car's going straight, and then me like just seeing a car and being like, I'm literally about to hit a vehicle. Like, it's just the worst feeling ever. It really is. And I slammed right into the car. Funny, it's like I wasn't going fast, but like you could still feel the impact, and it's just like such a weird feeling to just like hit a car. Obviously, so I mean, maybe this isn't obvious, the car was parked. No one was in it. No one was there. Obviously, you could have the thought, let me drive away before anyone sees. You know, you don't want to have to deal with that. That's going to cost me thousands more dollars in the long run, I'm sure, because my insurance is going to go up. But I was, you know, I knew that wasn't the right thing. I had just been hit. I know what that's like to go to your car and all of a sudden it's just like destroyed and you're just like left with this thing that's not your fault. So I started knocking on doors. It was freezing cold. I think it was like 15, 20 degrees. Started knocking on doors in the freezing cold. Could not find the person whose car it was. Everyone was just like, no, it's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine. I looked like an idiot. So I, you know, went and I got a piece of paper and I left a note under their windshield. You know, I put it in really not like snug. I made sure it wouldn't blow away. Just being like, hi, I am so incredibly sorry, but I hit your car. My name is Clancy and I of course will pay for everything. Please just contact me as soon as you see this. So about like less than an hour later, I got a call from a person who was just like, let's exchange insurances. I did so, and I'm gonna have 2 car accidents on my car insurance in a week. Both I'm at fault of. Obviously, technically I wasn't at fault for the first one, but in the long run, yes, I am. So yeah, I am not happy, and that sucks. And what sucks even more though is that it has given me so much anxiety when it comes to driving. So normally driving, I never thought twice. Like, I just get in the car, I don't really care, I'm just trusting of the roads. I have been a nervous wreck behind the wheel lately, ever since these accidents. Like, I can't get in a car and not like just think I'm about to get into an accident. Like, I had to just drive to Columbus, which is an hour and 20 minutes away from Dayton, where I live, for a shoot, for a story. I'm a TV news reporter. The entire time I was just envisioning me sliding off the thing into the guardrail, and like, I am literally like a nervous wreck in the car right now, and it just sucks. Like, it sucks. And even when my mom and I were driving to Nashville a couple of days ago, I literally like felt like a different human. I never once ever have like said to my mom, like, oh my gosh, Mom, be careful. I must have 20 times been like, Mom, be careful, like, slow down. Like, I just, it sucks, but it's like when these 3 things happen all at once, like, how could it not affect you in some way? So yeah, that's what I'm kind of dealing with right now. Not a big deal at all, but it just sucks. And it's like, I can't believe all 3 of these things happen at once. However, with it being said, I always try to look for the positive in the situation. I'm thinking in my head, how could these 3 things happen at once? I should be grateful that, like, I've went so long without anything bad happening. Like, seriously, like, I'm grateful that, like, all these 3 things happen at once. Like, it probably feels so bad just because, like, I truly am fortunate for so many things in my life. And that's what makes them feel even bigger. Plus, I was talking with my mom and she said, all right, first she said 3 times a charm. Hopefully, you know, you got the 3 out of the way. And then she said, maybe this is a sign you should move somewhere without snow for your next job, because all 3 of these incidents involved snow. So I honestly, you know, I think she was half kidding or maybe not, but in my head I'm like, you know what? That could be a sign I'm just letting life lead me wherever. And even if something happens to you that's not your fault, like for the person hitting me, like, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, I have thought in my head, like, who was this person in anger, which is not a good thing to think about or to have in your head, but I did think in my head, like, who was this human who could do this to me? However, like, you saw my 3rd accident, I hit the car. No one was there. I realized how easy it is to just drive away and act like nothing ever happened, especially when hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of dollars are on the line. Like, it's literally the difference of hundreds of dollars. You have to pay not only for your car damage, but you have to pay for the other person's car damage, or as much as your deductible, and then your insurance skyrockets, so you're paying way more every single month. Like, it's a lot of money on the line. So I kind of tried to think to myself, like, maybe the person who hit me is literally just broke, okay? Maybe they're paying tens of thousands of dollars of loans. Maybe they are taking care of a sick family member. I can take this. Like, I'm by no means rich, guys. I'm literally not at all, not even close, but I do have money in savings that I can use. I'm not gonna go broke from this, knock on wood. Like, let's really hope I don't know. I can handle this. So yeah, moral of the story, I don't know. I just wanted to, I think it's important for me to tell you guys also when like not so good things happen. Like, yes, I want my channel to be positive and happy and all of that, but I also want it to reflect my life, and the truth is my life is not all sunshines and butterflies. Like, sometimes I don't like when people make that assumption about me, like, oh, your life seems perfect, blah, 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 because I'm like, that's my bad, because my life is not perfect and I don't want to portray fakeness or falsehood on here ever. So I want to show you guys that yes, crappy things happen to me. Pardon the word, I don't know if that's a curse or not, but bad things do happen to me. It literally was the ultimate test, because the first thing happened to me, I like knocked myself back up right away. I was like, boom, it's okay. We're gonna pay all this money and we're gonna be okay. Positivity. And the second thing happened to me and my shoulder hurt and I was thinking, okay, it's okay. We're gonna be positive about this. The third thing happened. As soon as it happened, I was not feeling positive in any way, and I was thinking, I literally am not happy right now, was not thinking good thoughts. But now that it's all said and done, I've realized like literally the only thing that matters is that, think about it. Think how lucky I am, guys. All three situations, not one person was hurt. I mean, of course, in the first one, I don't know if the person was hurt or not, but I'm assuming they weren't. They drove off. So how lucky is that? I mean, people get in car accidents that kill people every single day, and I'm just paying a little bit extra. So truly, like, I'm not kidding. As I'm talking, like, I'm getting the chills. Like, I truly am lucky and so fortunate. And also, not to mention, like, who knows? Like, I've been driving like 20 miles per hour slower than I normally do, which is like pretty dumb. But maybe this, I said the same thing when one time I got a speeding ticket. Maybe this slowed me down. Maybe, who knows, tomorrow I would have been speeding on the highway, something would have happened, and I would have gotten in a car accident that killed me or severely hurt someone else or killed them. This slowed me down, and maybe that's just what I needed. You never know, you know, the good that can come out of bad, and everything happens for a reason. So that's the moral of the story. Thought I would just check in with you guys and share this with you. I just kind of want to show you guys life isn't perfect. It's not supposed to be, and you can make the most of it no matter what. So I'm gonna go. I am pretty hungry. Gonna go make lunch. I just got back from work, which I got back pretty late because I was in Columbus. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.